What is up, you guys? Welcome to the channel. My name's Rubbie, and right now it's currently October, which means three things. Number one, fall is in full effect. The leaves are changing, the weather is changing, it's a brand new vibe out there. Number two, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are already familiar with this, pumpkin spice, everything is back. Oh my god, I can't even. And number three, it's officially spooky season. Now this year I'm feeling particularly nostalgic because I remember what it felt like to be a kid during Halloween. I remember trying to convince my parents to buy this $60 costume that I was only going to wear once and then grow out of by the next year. I remember watching scary movies at night and then not being able to fall asleep. I remember squatting up with the neighborhood homies and going door to door trying to secure that candy bag as best as we could. But the past couple of years, I feel like Halloween hasn't been the same. Now, I'm not sure why Halloween lost its magic for me, but it could be that I got older, or I stopped caring for candy, or scary movies just stopped being scary to me. Or it could be the past couple of years we've been dealing with the coronavirus, and it's made all holidays kind of suck. So this year, I'm determined to bring a little bit of that magic back and have a little bit more fun with it. Now for today's video, I've got my homegirl Amanda coming by the studio today so that we can film a fun little challenge video for you guys that should probably already be live by the time this video goes up. So go check that video out at the end of this one. But what Amanda doesn't know is we're going to play a little prank on her. We're going to play a little trick on her. Now, I've known Amanda for a really long time, and she's been like a little sister to me, especially in the sense that I've been scaring her and pranking her ever since we were younger. And it's been quite a long time since I last scared her, and she's always been such a good sport about it. So why not reinvigorate my trick-or-treat spirit and scare her one last time? And since I get to play my trick on her, it's only fair that we hook her up with a treat, especially after all those years of being such a good sport. So let's jump into the setup. Actually, before that, I just wanted to say one thing, and I want people to hear me, especially you men out there. Please don't go around scaring random women. It might not end too well for you, okay? You might get stabbed, you might get tased, you might get sprayed, and those are conservative outcomes. If you mess with the wrong one, you might really find out why you shouldn't be going around pranking people, all right? I know my homegirl very, very well. I have her boyfriend in on it. I'm trying to be as safe as I possibly can, but there's still a very real possibility that I might just get punched in the face out of reflex. So don't do what I'm about to do. Don't go around scaring people, especially don't go around scaring random women. All right, let's get into the setup. Now, in my humble opinion, I think in order to get a solid, genuine reaction from someone, you need three things. You need proper preparation, a decent diversion, and a solid execution. Let's talk about it. Now, a lot of you guys aren't going to know this, but the studio space is just technically a converted garage space, or at least half of it is anyways. And the stuff that you see behind me, you normally see on camera as it is. But I'm going to show you the other side, the other half of the studio, so you guys can get an idea of how I'm going to scare my homegirl. So here is the remaining half of the studio, the side that you guys don't get to see. And you probably noticed this like black curtain being draped from the walls. What that is a whole bunch of moving blankets that have been hung from the ceiling for three reasons. Number one, it's to hide this ugly cinder block wall back here. The second reason, and probably the most important reason, is for sound deadening, so that you don't hear stuff from the outside in the audio track. And three is to divide the space up from the garage from the studio side and the storage side. And most people, when they enter into the studio side, they enter from this little slit right here. So I already know how my homegirl is going to enter into my studio space. So I'm going to set my prank up around that. So she's going to pop in to the entrance on the other side of this wall, walk her way up to this divider, pop in, and hopefully I'll be standing right here where those two boxes are, and I'll just pop up and scare her. It'll be a very simple, very straightforward prank. I know some of you guys might have noticed this little red balloon here giving off major It vibes, and that's exactly what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to be the diversion that fixates her attention long enough for me to pop up out of that little space in the corner and scare her. Hopefully it'll be a quick, harmless, and fun little prank. Let's see how it goes. Oh, by the way, I'll be wearing one of these during the prank, so let's see what happens. All right, so at this point, everything is set up and ready to go. We're just waiting on the homies to show up. And so here's some footage of me walking around the studio, feeling and looking like an absolute psychopath, wearing this mask that I can't see a damn thing out of. But we're gonna fast forward through all that and jump right into this scare.
the process.
Are you okay?
Why is there a freaking balloon there?
So creepy. You should have told me the plan,
Yo,
dude.
my face is sweating. I've been hiding underneath this thing for like 20 minutes. Wait a minute, we gotta run that back one time. Hold up.
Scared me in the process.
So that was a scare prank. The homie Amanda's finally in the studio. How'd you feel?
Oh my god, I was so scared.
Were you expecting anything?
I hate you. No, I was not. Literally opened the curtain and I'm like, why is there a freaking balloon there?
See, the diversion worked. I planned it out all from the beginning. You know, I felt really nostalgic. I hadn't scared you in such a long time. And I remember when we were younger, we were kids,
God.
I used to scare you all the time. And you've always been such a good sport. So I actually have something for you. Dinner's on me. Here you go. That's all for you. I would call and get a reservation first.
Oh my god.
But thanks for being such a good sport over all the years.
Oh, Robbie.
So that's for you.
Thank you. Oh my god.
And just like that, happy Halloween.
Woo, happy
I'm Rubbie.
Amanda.
And we'll catch you next time. See ya. Peace.
Bye.